Hello. In this video, I will present just introduction about the course construction planning and scheduling. In this video, I will explain the basics of this course and different concepts. First of all, what is the meaning of project in general? What is a project? A project is a temporary endeavor or effort undertaken to create a unique product, service, or results. The temporary nature of projects indicates that a project has a definite beginning and end. Any project will start at a certain time and will be ended at a certain time. Any project, we need people to perform this project. We need process, we need sequences, and we need tools to be used in this project. This is in general. To be more specific, what is the meaning of construction project? Construction projects, sometimes referred as a project, is the organized process. We have different organized process of constructing, renovating, refurbishing, retrofitting, or adapting a building or any other built asset, like tunnel, bridge, highways, houses, whatever the type of structure. So we have organized process. Okay, this is the meaning of construction project. For any traditional construction project, we have cycles. First of all, we have initiation. We have idea about the project. For example, we have a highway intersecting with another highway. So the idea, the initiation, hey, we need to construct a bridge, highway bridge at this intersection. Or we need to construct a tunnel at this intersection. So we have initiation, we have problem, and we have idea about the project. Then we will start from this. After you have initiation, we should plan for this project. Planning the activities, how we will perform, how we will construct, how we will finance this project, all of them under the cycle planning. Execution. Execution means the construction itself, the stage of the project where everything your team has planned is put into action. So you are constructing what you planned for. Then during the construction, during the execution, we should monitor and we should perform to gain the required specification. Does that make sense? And finally, after you are done, we need to make closure for the project. So any construction project, we have few cycles, starting from initiation, planning, execution, performance and monitoring, and closure. For any construction project, or in general in construction industry, we have different parts involved in this project or involved in this industry. The main parties are the owner or the client. Any project should have an owner and a contractor who will construct the project. And we should have designer or consultant or engineer or architect. Sometimes we have different other parties like project manager, users, public authorities. All of these parties can be also involved in the construction industry. Keep in your mind, each party has his or her own rule. For example, the owner of the project, he will finance the project. He will select the type of contract. He will select the contractor. He will specify the design requirements. He will specify the quality management, project resources, all of these. On the other hand, for the designer will design the project, will determine the project specifications, will organize the project, will do quality system, construction program, construction methods, review plans. For contractor, he will review the design, construction methods, cost estimating, construction schedule, project construction. Keep in your mind, for the contractor, we have different types of contractor: general contractors, civil engineer contractors for bridges, highways, sewer system, and specialty contractors to do more specific tasks like elevator, foundation, steel structure, whatever. And we have material, labor, and equipment contractor or suppliers. That makes sense? Keep in your mind also, any project, any construction project can be one of these types. The major 4 types are residential housing construction. If you would like to construct your house, residential house or residential building, it will be in this type. The second one is called institutional and commercial building construction. If you would like to build a school, university, medical clinics, hospitals, recreational facilities, or whatever, stadiums, all of these will be considered institutional and commercial building construction. We have more specialized industrial construction, which is very large scale projects, very large. If you would like to construct a nuclear power plant, it's more specialized, not normal. So we have to use high degree of technological complexity. Does that make sense? And also we have another type of structures construction projects under infrastructure and heavy construction, like highways, tunnels, bridges, pipelines, drainage system. All of these are called infrastructure construction. So the biggest question, if you would like to success, you have to manage your time. So management is very important in construction. So let's talk in general, project management. Any project in this life, we need management. So project management is the application of knowledge, skills, tools, and techniques to project activities to meet the project requirements. So we are going to apply knowledge, skills, tools, techniques to activities in this project to meet the project requirement. To be more specific, or to provide another definition for project management, is the art of directing and coordinating human and material resources. So we have people, we have material resources, we have tools, we need to direct and coordinate them throughout the life of a project by using modern management techniques to achieve predetermined objectives of scope, cost, time, quality, and participation satisfaction. So we have objectives. We have, for any project, we have objectives. We need to satisfy these objectives. We are going to use modern management techniques. We will learn some of them to achieve the required objectives. Remember, waste, excessive cost, delays in any project can result from poor coordination and communication among specialists. It is particular in the interest of any owners or any project owners to ensure that such problems do not occur. That makes sense? To be more specific, construction management, we are using management in construction to achieve high quality, minimum cost, minimum time. And keep in your mind, management in construction means organizing, planning, directing, control. So good management means success. Bad management means failure. So the question is, why does a project fail? The first main reason, and that's enough, if you have poor management, this reason will cover all reasons of failure. Poor management and awareness of the actual problem. If you cannot put your hand where is the problem, you cannot solve it. Improper design, you have errors in the design, mistakes, lack of planning, you did not plan well, not selecting the right people for the right job, inappropriate methods or machines, improper supervision and timely audits, lack of coordination and understanding of responsibilities. You did not, as a construction or as a project manager, you did not specify the responsibility for each person. That makes sense? So these are the reasons why your project will fail. So to avoid any failure, we need to plan. So what is the meaning of project planning in general? The development of a workable program of operations to accomplish established objectives when put into action. So we have different objectives. We need to plan them in a workable program. To be more specific, what is the meaning of construction project planning? Construction planning is the process of identifying the steps. So, okay, we have a project. We would like to construct this project. So right now we are planning. So what is the meaning of planning? Means what are the steps required to build a structure. So if you are thinking how to start to build your house, for example, what should I do? Do I need to build the walls first, the roof, the floor, the columns, or excavation, or foundation, or what? So it involves defining what actions need to be completed, creating an ordered timeline of events, staffing the project, and determining the necessary material and equipment. Do you need to rent which equipment? What materials you need to order to construct your project? This is the plan. We have to put a plan. A well-crafted construction plan, if you have a well-crafted construction plan, is important to keep the project on schedule and within the budget. It can also help ensure the overall quality of the project meets your client's standards. As a firm owner, or as a designer, or as a contractor, you need to satisfy the client, the standards. Finally, having a construction plan can increase your team's productivity and efficiency by streamlining communication. Does that make sense? So we need management. We need planning in our construction projects. Keep in your mind, if you would like to construct a project, any construction project has activities. So if you would like to define what is the meaning of an activity, this is a single discrete work, just a single, very small step is a single discrete work step in the total project. And keep in your mind, this activity or this step, it needs time, needs cost, and needs resources. So for example, if you would like to construct a building, sometimes we need site preparation, excavation, foundation, framing, masonry, work, roofing, interior finishes, and exterior finishing. Each step will be considered activity. So our target, how to plan these activities together. I believe I cannot start with excavation before site preparation. So I have to plan to start with this one first. Then I will excavate. Then I will construct my foundation. Then I will put the framing system for the building. Then I will build the walls, masonry work. Then I will construct the roofing system. Then I will finish the interior finishes and then exterior finishing. This is the plan. Does that make sense? So first, we need to figure out what are activities we have. So if you would like to figure out the steps of construction project planning, the most important step, which is the first one, you have to list all activities you have in your project. Maybe we have 20, 30, 100,000 of activities in one project. So for example, if you look to this project, we have different activities. We have excavation. We have pouring foundation. We have columns. We have framing system. We have masonry work for walls. We have roofing. We have external finishes. We have internal, we have landscaping. We have different activities. So first step, we have to list different activities, all the different activities in your project. And keep in your mind, for each project, we have different activities related to another project. If you look to this project, for example, we have excavation, we have foundation, we have a framing system, but the framing system here made from wood, from timber. That makes sense, but this one is made from steel construction. So the project is different, but we have some related activities like foundation, like excavation. The material here is different than the material here, but the same idea. Then we have to consider how it is going to be performed. So how you will excavate this soil? How? Using excavator or using hand excavation or what? How? You need to determine this. This is part of the steps for construction project planning. Sequential order. Which one is the first? Are you going to pour concrete foundation first or do excavation first? So we have to figure out the sequential order, the logic order of the activities. Estimating activities duration. You have to tell me how many days you need to spend to excavate the soil. 5 days, for example. So after 5 days, I will start to pour concrete and will need 4 days more. So the total will be 9. Then I will construct the column. The column will need 3 days. So we need to figure out the activity duration to be able to find out the final duration of the project. So you can tell me, after 3 months, I will finish this project. That makes sense? Planning technique. For planning technique, we have different techniques that will be covered in the next video. We have the first one, bar chart, Gantt chart, or network models. This is a bar chart. You are going to put your activities in different bars like this. And also we have network models, activity on arrows like this one, activity on node like this one, and we will discuss this in more details in the next video.